Let's just watch. Why the world should fear dolphins, not sharks?
Dolphins have been known to play.
Okay, chat. I've heard bad things about dolphins. They don't have the best rep anymore. They used to have great rep. Like, dolphins used to have peak PR management, but then it just dropped. Like, dolphins got cancelled, chat.
With themselves by wrapping live wriggling eels around their dolphin doorknobs. Oh, you know it gets worse. Dolphins will also divorce a fish's head from its body and then use the disembodied fish head as a fish light. There's videos.
Okay, but like, wait. Don't people say that? Dude, I found out from my last ocean video that dogs are smarter than octopuses. And people say that the smarter animals get, the more the praise they get. But dogs are supposedly smart. Wait, are dogs smarter than dolphins? Because aren't octopuses the smartest thing in the ocean and dolphins are in the ocean? Therefore, octopuses are smarter than dolphins. Therefore, dogs are smarter than dolphins. And dogs aren't crazy. Dogs are not crazy.
Oh, you, but they're there. Dolphins can catch feelings for humans to the point where they get jealous. In 1994, a man got vibe checked so badly by a dolphin that he ended up dying of internal hemorrhaging. The reason? The dolphin saw him around some women that he liked and felt some type of way. The man broke his heart, so the dolphin broke his ribs and then punctured his lung for good measure. In 1965, Margaret Lowe was part of an experiment where we tried to teach dolphins English, and to get her dolphin to focus, she would,
Chat, do we watch this video till the end? I'm scared.
The dolphin didn't apply, but he got a job. The experiment was cut short because it turns out unless it's shooting oil, playing tug-of-war with a dolphin's baby leg in a government-funded experiment is a terrible career move. After that, the dolphin got depressed and unsubscribed from life. Yes, capital S with a side at the end.
Wait, how? What? The dolphin nowed himself? What the hell? Jesus. Dude, I just want to understand. I just want to understand, why are they like this?
Workers at a Florida research center smiled as they watched a bunch of dolphins play volleyball, and then stopped smiling when they realized they were just smacking around a baby shark, to the point where they had to go in and rescue it.
Oh.
Male dolphins will form gangs, kidnap a female, and hold her hostage, and then proceed to run through her like a track meet in violent choo-choo parties that can last weeks. And these water Weinsteins will tail smack her to keep her in line. If she tries to escape, they'll just chase her down. Dolphins only exist to serve the will of Satan. They say what you will about sharks, but Jaws would never. Okay, so I wasn't gonna talk about this, but Hank brought it up, so I'm not responsible. Hi, the children, this is the only warning.
Dude, you remember when like dolphins were like the cute, smart creatures that you see them on the beach and you're like, wow, they're so smart, they're so cute. Oh my god, I love dolphins. Remember that?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the blowhole thing he's talking about is this godforsaken what the right here. So the fact here is that Amazon dolphins are believed to have,
in the blowhole! I just wanna be part of your symphony! In the blowhole? Oh.
These dolphins are believed to participate in gay bowling matches, but instead of a lane, it goes down their blowhole. Now, in case you're confused about how dolphins, dolphin, they kinda need that to breathe.
Yeah.
So this is basically like taking one up the nostril and then feeling it in your lungs like Cali Green. And considering dolphins will use live eels and decapitated fish heads as toys, I had no problem believing this. However, I was researching this because that's what my life has become, and I read that a dolphin research associate had said that he had never seen a dolphin violate another's blowhole like this. Also, fun fact, dolphins can't breathe through their mouth the way we can. So doing it up the blowhole would be like you holding your breath the next time you go bowling. Especially if since water starts rushing in, the dolphin could end up drowning. So yeah, I don't know if this is true, but my theory is that it doesn't happen often at all, but once in a while a dolphin will go bowling down the wrong lane. Also, since
I wouldn't put it behind them, honestly. This gives their constant smile a different aura. They're freaky, chat. They are freaky.
Each other to assert dominance, I can promise you that whatever the hell this is, consent was sold separately. Also, if this has only ever happened once, it's already happened too often.
Yeah.
Moral of this video, there is no safe way to explain my search history. Here's something about SpongeBob you probably didn't know. So you know how they live underwater, yet there's a whole beach for no reason? We were all like, how is there water underwater?
Yeah, and they have fire underwater too, and then they drink glasses of water underwater.
There's actually such a thing as underwater lakes and rivers. In places like the Gulf of Mexico, seawater will often rise through the thick layer of salt that you'll often find at the seafloor. The rising water dissolves the salt layer, causing it to collapse, all while forming a depression. And of course, the dissolved salt makes the water in the depression denser than the seawater surrounding it, which is how you can end up with a river or lake in the ocean. Some of these underwater rivers can actually be a few miles long. And underwater rivers, which are really just a mixture of saltwater and hydrogen sulfide, behave and flow as normal rivers. Now here's where I f**k you up. These underwater brine pools are 3 to 8 times saltier than the seawater around it, which is why animals like this eel that get too close can end up getting toxic.
Oh, that's so sick looking. You can really see how that's just a lake under the ocean. That's so nice. Looking, I mean, not nice that the eel is dying. It's nice the way it looks like.
Shock while getting trapped inside. So in a weird way, it's actually possible for underwater animals to drown inside these brine pools.
Look how
This
sick that
eel
is.
got lucky, but normally most animals that mess around and get that close don't come out alive. Moral of this video: Hillenberg was a genius. And just because of this comment, I'm finna y'all up. First of all, this is a giant Pacific octopus.
Wait, I thought octopuses, chat, in the video about animals getting freaked over by evolution, octopuses were there as being weak. You're telling me there's massive OP octopuses?
Yes, they can weigh up to 600 pounds. That's more than 2 washing machines and heavy enough to get a show on TLC. Also, octopus have no bones at all, and they don't have any air bladders or gas pockets, which is how they can survive being at the bottom of the ocean without the water pressure turning them into a chalk outline.
But do they breathe?
If you tried to live with an octopus, you'd become an instapack because your lungs would fill with blood and collapse as your body literally folds on itself. And fun fact, actually mildly disturbing fact, look at your door. No, seriously, look. An octopus that weighs the same as 2 shacks could fit under your door and crawl into your room. Since
What? It can't. Oh, okay, but no, because it has a head, right? There's no way it can fit under my door. They can? No. Like, I would imagine the small ones, but I also saw this in a manga. Must be coincidence. Stop reading manga. Moral of the story. Moral of the story. Do not read manga ever.
they don't have bones or bladders to hold them back, a several hundred-pound octopus could fit through a passageway not that much bigger than a quarter. Now, obviously, not all octopus tip the scales at 600 pounds, but all octopus can fit through things that your mental health probably isn't prepared for. That and the fact that octopus are probably the smartest things in the world that don't have a spine is how octopus can escape anything that wasn't built with them in mind. It's
so, they're the smartest thing that doesn't have a spine. That's why dogs are smarter. I've learned this lesson now. Dogs are smarter.
He the octopus escaped an aquarium and was never heard from again. It's also how this next video exists, and you're welcome in advance.
Oh my god, he's just sneaking in. Oh my god. Tentacle by tentacle. Ooh, what is that?
No, I'm not doing this alone.
What is that?
What's up, dude?
Yo, so there's this video going around TikTok and everyone expects me to address it.
I mean, your face isn't in it, so just say you were hacked.
What? No, not that video.
Oh!
Not like the weird-ass ocean demon thing. People want to know what it is, and I am not strong enough to handle it alone.
I mean, it's definitely some sort of primate with the forward-facing
It
eyes
looks like
that.
a weird dog. Like, it looks like a mummified dog to me. Like, that's the dog's mouth. But I don't want to think about a mummified dog. It looks like a dog a little bit. Dog brains are 20% smaller than that of a wolf. Ooh, so wolves. Can I pet that dog?
See how people think it's a weird human demon thing because it doesn't have any fur?
See, now that's what I thought. I figured with the skull structure and the canine teeth, whatever it is, or
Yeah, I also thought it was
probably
no.
an omnivore that just ate whatever it felt like. Kind of like us.
And he said it was found on the coast of Panama, right?
Yeah, it was in like Playa Vinal in Panama. Also, it had these long, lanky arms that was like almost too long for itself. Like Kevin Durant arms on a Kevin Hart body.
I mean, it's hard to tell because it's so washed up, but okay, primate on the coast of Panama and super long legs.
Okay, hear me out. It's gotta be like a spider monkey or something, right? I mean,
Look how cute! Human-shaped monkey! Wait, this is real? It looks fake. Stop. You just don't believe in human-shaped monkey. You don't believe in human-shaped monkey.
Makes sense.
Or maybe a howler monkey, and it's super bloated, so it probably got cocky, went in the water, and drowned.
It'd be like that.
It does
That's the
look like a
second
monkey.
ugliest thing in
Yeah,
the
it's
ocean.
probably a
What's
monkey.
the first? I'm gonna let that one slide. Peace out.
Alright, good looks. Wait, what video did you think I was talking? There are some things you've probably never seen before. This isn't Photoshop. This is an actual...
It's a pink manta ray. Yeah, I'm gonna become a pink manta ray VTuber after I become a monkey VTuber. Trust me, okay? Trust the process.
Manta ray. It was recorded swimming in the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Queensland, Australia. And apparently this
Literally
pink
me
UFO
for real.
is the only known one in the entire world. And we don't really know why this thing exists. Like, some believe it gets its color from its diet the same way flamingos do. But if that were true, then you'd wonder why we haven't found more of them. but the best guess is that it's caused by a mutation that affects pigments. Plus, some things in
gonna be
Australia
me.
just don't need an explanation, because being in Australia is the explanation. A yellow penguin. This is a
Piss
king penguin.
penguin! Piss penguin! Didn't you watch this in the past? It was in a different video, but it wasn't the same.
That is what they're supposed to look like.
I've never seen the piss penguin before, trust me.
But it's believed that this blonde bird is leucistic. And leucism means this penguin doesn't have the melanin needed to grow black feathers. And in a colony of more than 100,000 other penguins, this was the only blondie. And normally standing out that much is a great way to end the day as a seal's chew toy. That being said, she seems to be doing alright for herself. A completely white moose.
White moose! Yo, it looks scary.
Moose went viral in Sweden for being white.
Wait, why are the horns white as well?
Brady Bunch. And like the penguin, this Caucasian tank is leucistic, not albino. A big difference is an albino would have pink eyes, but this moose has brown. And normally wearing white in the woods is like wearing a target on your back while walking through a shooting range. In a lot of places, the white moose are protected by law. The MOCs, they can go themselves. Fun fact, in Canada, it's illegal
there we go.
to take
This
a
one
life of a
has
moose that's more than
dark
50%
horns.
white in color. You can be 7 feet tall with antlers and body odor and still have white privilege. Now, ain't that a Here are some more things that you've probably never seen before. Yes, that is a polka-dot zebra.
Ew, looks like a donkey. That's a donkey giraffe zebra, dude. Antlers have fur on them. How do they grow fur? They're like wood, right? Bone. They're bone, not wood. They're bone. How does... Stop. How does bone grow fur?
First seen in 2019 in Kenya when it was just a baby, and apparently it's the first of its kind to ever get caught on camera. The reason for this Klondike horse is because of pseudomelanism, which causes dark spots and stripes to cover most of an animal's body. And it's called pseudomelanism because this is what full-on melanism looks like. Zebras like
panther.
this
Yeah,
so
isn't panther just a black jaguar?
Easier for them to get picked off by predators, and they're more vulnerable to disease-causing flies. That being said, to my knowledge, it's still alive. Her name is Tira, and there she is with her mama. A white giraffe, aka proof that shiny Pokemon really do be out here.
It looks
and
like
just
he
the
got
other
like
animals, this giraffe has
peeled.
leucism, which caused it to lose most of
It's the peeled giraffe. Like it got peeled, chat. It got peeled.
in pigmentation. Because we simply refuse to have nice things, most Caucasian giraffes end up getting turned into trophies by poachers. You can tell a lot about a man by the animals he kills. The bigger and more rare the animal, the more likely he buys jockstraps from Baby Gat. But it's not all bad. To keep this snow white giraffe alive, rangers put a GPS tracking device on him so they could always watch over him. And now we have this snake right here.
Snack!
This is a piebald python, and piebald is when an animal has patterns of unpigmented spots, unpigmented hair, or skin.
He looks
Or in this
unfinished.
case, scales.
They
An
didn't
example would be this
finish
equality
him.
symbol of a horse, since the white parts are the unpigmented sections. If it helps you remember, the word
They didn't paint
piebald is
him.
because the white patches of skin or scales are considered the bald part. And you can actually own one since people started breeding piebald pythons as pets. I have no idea how long it took me to say that sentence. If you know someone
Yeah,
that
the
hates snakes,
printer
show them
ran
this
out.
baby piebald and watch how fast they fold. I can personally guarantee you it's cuter than
The
any
texture didn't load in, chat.
snake you've ever dated. According to zookeepers, here are the animals you actually have to worry about. Zebras are fundamentally problematic, and they cause as many injuries to zookeepers as any other animal. They're not just horses from Africa, they're Oreo donkeys that share an area code with lions, leopards, and hyenas. All that generational trauma has made zebras aggressive, stubborn, and worst of all, unpredictable. If a 900-pound male zebra has a temper tantrum, one kick can shatter your ribs and one bite can destroy nerves in your hand. Yeah, there's a reason we can
I
ride
mean,
horses, but
horses
not
also bite. I know that you're not supposed to get bitten by horse.
zebras. Anteaters are dangerous for the simple fact that they're blind. Anteaters are legally blind, and unless you're right in its face,
Why the long face? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bam. I'll be here all night.
it won't recognize you, and if you're just close enough, it can barely make out fuzzy images. But being blind in the same neighborhood as jaguars breeds trust issues, which is why if
Look
the
at that
anteater
tail.
feels even slightly threatened, they will swing on you. Those hooked claws can easily tear through your arm, and if they manage to cut one of your arteries, it's up for you. One zookeeper in Argentina got put on the news after a giant anteater slashed her stomach open and she bled out.
Jesus.
Yeah, they don't play. No, this is not a joke. It's because monkeys like tamarins are cute. So cute that some people forget that they have razor-sharp teeth that can break skin. That and the fact that people are dumb enough to stick their fingers in cages is why, if you ask which animal sent the most people to the hospital in the Jersey
I
Wildlife
would
Trust, you'll see
gladly
the
get
ginger
mauled
monkey's
to death
mugshot.
by a monkey.
What's the hill that you're willing to die on 1,000% of the time?
Zebras are black with white stripes, and nobody ever believes me when I say it. I already know what you're gonna say before you say it, but hear me out. Their stomachs might be white, but that's just their fur. If you shave a zebra completely,
I don't see it. Nah. It's just like on the legs as well. You can tell the legs are white. It's true, dude. You can see here, this leg is white and then the stripe is coming out. Look! The stripe! Look at that leg at the back. It's fully white with the stripes on front.
Their skin will be black. And if you think I'm lying, one of the only parts of a zebra without fur is its snout, and it's black enough to get a pass. But if you really want me to be a nerd about it, zebra fur grows from follicles that have melanocyte cells, which gives them their color. But the white part of a zebra's fur is where the melanocytes are deactivating, meaning it's only white because there aren't any pigments. Which means a zebra's default
It's
color
weird
is
that these
actually...
exist, isn't it? Like, why did nature make this? Previous toxic trait is that she's arguing with the animal guy about animals. Okay. But why does it exist? Camouflage? That's not camouflageable. That is so poignant. It's poignant, chat. If it was camouflage, just make them green. Just make them green.
black. Which means this biracial donkey, which isn't a joke by the way, zebras are closer to wild donkeys than actual horses.
They do look like
Just
donkeys.
saying. The Oreo donkey is actually black, but with white stripes.
Okay.
But honestly, I didn't even need to make this video. This one was voiced by Chris Rock. That's literally all the proof I needed. I know it's a small hill, but I'll still die on it.
Well, there you go, Chad. There you go. Fun fact, most predators of the zebra can't see color that well. Oh, so they're colorblind. Oh, okay. To confuse predators with all of them in a herd, I guess it does make sense. If there's all of them and they're all stripy and stuff, it's like, it makes sense. It makes sense. They would be. I would get confused too, man.